My name is Martin. I'm from Arizona, United States. I'm in a cafe here in Da Nang, Vietnam. I lived in Vietnam going on 2 years now. Actually, I was in the military back in the early 80s, and I lived in Germany for 18 months, and so this is like my second time out of the States. I think it was October 2022. I have a friend of mine who was in the military with me. He lives in the Philippines, and I'm like, you know what? I think I might go check it out and see if I like it. Here I am. Life it's like stress-free. It's peaceful. You're at ease. Your mind is at peace. You feel comfortable. You feel like you're away from all the chaos back in the United States right now. I give it to my lady right here. You know that. Here you go. Yeah. Hey, 𝗂𝐎𝐒 When I first came to Vietnam, before I got here, I told myself, I don't want to go there and be like a tourist. I want to go there. I want to live with the locals. I want to be a part of the community. I want to embrace their culture and be like them. I've been to 𝗥𝗲𝗅, a place called 𝗥𝗲𝗅.
Yeah.
It's out in the country out there.
Okay.
Small village called 𝗏 𝐷.
Yeah.
800 people, no Americans,
Yeah.
no American food,
Yeah.
and you're the only one that speaks English.
Yeah.
And I love it there. I mean, it's just the people there. I mean, went with my friend when I first got here. He goes, "Hey, I'm going home for a holiday. You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So I went with them. I go out. They're like, "Hey, come outside and pick a chicken." I'm like, "That one right there." Like, I said, "Well, what's the chicken for?" "Oh, that's dinner." I'm like, "What?" Yeah. So the country life it's different. You feel more at peace because I get there the last time. I'm laying in bed. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm taking a nap. Now I said something don't feel right, so I look up. It's my friend's daughter with about 5 of her classmates.
Yeah.
They're looking at me like, and I'm like, okay. So I said, let me get up. I got up and went outside. We were talking and stuff, and they're like, English. I'm like, yeah. They're like, so they pull out their books from school.
Yeah.
They want to learn English. I'm like, okay. So I'm helping them, with words and and the next day, 1 o'clock, they come again. So next thing I know, for the next 2 weeks, I'm teaching English class every day at 1 o'clock. And when I moved here, I found this neighborhood, Tran Van Du, and everybody was welcoming, and they appreciate the way I treat them. I appreciate the way they treat me, and little by little, everybody gets to know you. I mean, there's one guy down where I go home every day. I see him every day for about a year and 3 months. Wouldn't say hi or anything. Maybe because there's a lot of people come here and they're just visiting for a little while and then they take off. So he don't want to get to know one like that. So after a long time, he finally said, you know what? Maybe this guy's gonna be here for a while. So now he's like, Xin Chao, how are you? And I enjoy it. Like back home, I'm like a 4, very undesirable. Here, I'm like a 10, desirable. They like foreigners. It's just different. They'll talk to everybody. They're welcoming. The biggest difference is the language barrier. It makes it difficult to date because you got the translator on Zalo. It says one thing, and then you Google Translate it, and it's something totally different. So it kind of confuses both of us, and it's something you have to adapt to. I've been here for weddings. I've been here with families who whose families have passed away and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've helped them celebrate death anniversaries.
Yeah.
So like I said, I didn't come here just to be a tourist.
Yeah.
I came here to be a part of the community, and I think I'm doing that. I like to go to the beach early in the morning, watch everybody exercise. I meet up with a certain amount of friends. We go to 𝗕𝗢𝗅 in the morning for coffee, hang out there for sometimes 3 or 4 or 5 hours. Time just slips away. I like going to the market. But once or twice a week, yeah, I come down here. You know, I have to learn how to buy like the locals do, because
Yeah.
in America you go shopping, you know, once a week. You buy all kind of food to last you 2 weeks at a time, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
People come here, they shop for 1 or 2 days because you know the vegetables and the fruits keep them fresh. You know,
Yeah.
there's no preservatives. In America, all the preservatives make it last longer. Talking to people at the market, hanging out there, taking my naps. I mean, a nap is something that you have to do every day. It's in the training schedule. I do that. And in the evening, I come visit people down here. There's a little baby. Her name is Lucy. She's captured my heart. And I come every day to visit her and take her for a little walk on her stroller and just enjoy life. I feel very safe living here. I mean, here you can walk in a dark alley 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and you feel safe. People are outside talking. They're outside drinking coffee. They're outside smoking a cigarette. You walk by and they're like, "Xin Chao, how are you? What's your name?" And you're like, what? I mean, in America, you walk down a dark alley. You're like, should I go down there? Is it safe? Here, you go down the alley and it's like you're at peace because you know nothing's going to happen. I'm a veteran, 100% disabled, and there's no facility here for veterans in Vietnam. But there's something called a foreign medical program where anything that's in my disabilities, I can go see a doctor for it, and I just gotta send them the receipts, but I paid and they'll reimburse me. My rent is like 6.5 million a month. That includes housekeeping twice a week and laundry twice a week, up to 10K, up to 5K. And then I have to pay my electricity and my water. I think the highest I've paid so far total was 270 American dollars. I don't even know. I just pay it because it's so cheap. Every time they say you need to add more money, I go down there and pay them 6 months worth. It's about maybe 800K, if that. I don't know. I might be exaggerating, but it's less than 40 bucks. It depends on where you want to eat. I mean, if you go to where Anthon area, where all the locals go and all the foreigners, it's going to cost you $8, $10, $12, $14, depending on what you want to eat. If you eat where the locals eat, it's going to cost you $1, $2 at the most, and I love it. Well, I love the local food. It's phenomenal. It's healthier. You have so many choices because there's so many places on every street. You can eat anything you want on any given day. My choice is pho. I like banh mi. So those are my favorite. Honestly, I really don't know because it costs so little that, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I'll go to the market and I'll buy eggs. I'll get a bunch of vegetables. I put them in a basket. I have them cut it up for me. And I'll buy some chicken wings. And I'll probably get out of there with maybe 600K for everything. I'll go have a beer or two every now and then, and it'll be like $3 for a beer. So when I first got here, I was spending money like crazy because I kept comparing, well, in America it costs this much. In America it costs this much. So after a while I said, you need to cut that mindset out because you're spending too much money.
Yeah.
So once I did that, I started realizing how much I could really save. And I'm spending $1,500 a month.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm actually saving more than I'm spending. So I could say probably I'm maybe at $1,500 a month, but I'm living a good life. About 4 months out,
Yeah.
I saw a video, Vietnam versus Philippines.
Yeah.
So I started doing some research and found out that Vietnam has the lowest obesity rate in the world. And that's for a reason,
Yeah.
because the food is better, it's healthier for you.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I said, you know what? I'm going to Vietnam.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, now where in Vietnam are you going to go? I said, well, that's the north, that's the south. I'll go to central. I could be close to both of them if I want to go for a little, getaway.
Check it all out.
Yeah, and I'm here in Da Nang, and I love it. Oh yes, I mean I'll never live in the States again. This is, to me, people ask me when you coming home, and I tell them, I am home. This is my home. I have not gone back to visit yet. I was supposed to in last year in November, and I just didn't go. I said, you know what? Right now is not the time for me to go back home, so I didn't go.
You miss anything from home?
Good Mexican food.
Oh.
My family and some good hot sauce. You know, coming here, being a part of the community, like I said, helping children learn English with their speaking skills, about helping others, you know, and I told myself, you know, when I come here, that's what I want to do. I want to help others, you know, and if I can, and that's what I do. Xin chào. Give them to my vegetable lady. She always, when I go there, I get vegetables. She'll chop them up for me. Saves me time when I get home. Okay. Okay. Look at that cigar. Xin chào, bro.
Hello, bro.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hello.
Here you go. Here you go. Let's go. You know, when I first got here, I got in a motorbike accident by myself. I ran into a tree because I've never driven before, and right across the street was a tree, and I hit it. All the locals came. They helped me up. They took me to the side, you know, and they bandaged me up. One went to the pharmacy, got some bandages and stuff, and and took care of me. I'm like, wow, this is. In America, they'd be like with the cameras, look at this American. He got in a motorbike accident. But here, they'll help you out. So I went to the hospital, and I went to one hospital, and it costed a lot more than I expected because I've heard about the medical bills here. And so I never went back again to that hospital. So I messed up my finger, and my wrist was bad, so I was getting physical therapy and stuff. And a friend of mine told me about this doctor she knows. I said, okay. So I went to the doctor, and he has a clinic after work. I go there. There's nothing but locals, nothing but Vietnamese people. I'm the only American. And he gave me a shot of cortisone, 450K, which is like $16, $18. And I'm like, what? So I go hit him all the time, and then I go to his hospital where he works. I've got X-rays done. I've got MRIs done, blood work done. I'm like the only non-local there, but I've been there so many times. They all know me. I know where to go. You check in, and then you pay, and then they send you to another office. You go there, they check you out, then you got to go pay to go see the other doctor. You get seen, and then you go home. And with the MRI, so I woke up in the morning, I said, I need to go get an MRI and see what's really wrong with me. I went there, saw the doctor, got in to get the MRI, got done. Within 4 hours of the time I got to the hospital, I had my results from the MRI back. Try that in America. Less than 200, including everything included. I'm 100% disabled veteran. That's how I pay all my bills. I mean, you have to experience life to see what it's going to be about. And the first thing I learned in the military, one of the first things you learn is to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I've used that my whole life for over 40 years now. And that's what I do. I mean, people ask me, who do you know in Vietnam? Nobody. Do you know the language? I'm like, nope. Do you have any friends there? I'm like, nope. Do you have a girlfriend there? I'm like, nope. They're like, what are you gonna do? Get off the plane, call a cab, get a hotel, and go from there. It's worked out fine for me. Vietnam has a 90-day visa. So every 90 days you have to leave the country, reapply, and then come back to Vietnam. I first went to Laos by bus, and then I went again by car, which is a lot better than the bus. Yeah. And now I'll take a flight to the Philippines. Matter of fact, on Monday I'm flying to Thailand for 4 days on my next visa run. And so I'm now starting to use my 90-day visa run to go to different countries and have a mini vacation. I'm loving it. You can fly almost everywhere in Southeast Asia for less than $300. Most places are 100, 120, 150. You just gotta, book the flights a little bit in advance. Like I'm thinking about going to Seoul pretty soon, and I think the airfare was like $320 round trip. Oh yes, I mean I can go on vacation anytime I want because I'm retired. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I have no set schedule, and I love it like that. You know, so when I say mini vacation, I have to leave the country. So since I'm leaving the country, I might as well make a little trip out of it. When I first got here, the first summer, it just killed me. I don't know what to do.
The heat?
Yes.
Yeah.
So next year, I kind of started figuring it out. You know what?
Yeah.
Do whatever you can do from 4 or 5 in the morning till like 10 or 11 o'clock,
Absolutely.
and then go hibernate,
Siesta.
take your naps, do whatever you got to do, and then come back out about 5 or 6. And so that's what I started doing. And then this year I said, you know what? I need to get away somewhere cooler. So I think I'm gonna the lot, or maybe exactly stop out that way. I like to help on Thursdays. I meet two young females that are 11 and 12. Their mom takes them to the coffee shop. I meet them there, and I help them with their English skills. You know, I mean, I volunteer, and we'll sit there for 2 hours and we'll just talk. And at first, one of them was very shy. I had to ask her questions, ask her this, ask her about that. Now when she comes in, I'm like, how's your day? Oh, this past weekend I did this and that, and oh, I'm playing basketball now, and she won't shut up now, which is a great thing. And then on Sundays, I take a grab bike about 25 minutes away to meet with a bunch of other small children, ages 2 to 10, sometimes between 8 and 10 of them. And I talk with them too. It's a little bit more difficult because they ask the same questions every week. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? The main focus is to get them to engage and to speak English. And on that side of town, there's not many foreigners. So for me to go over there and help them out, they love it.
I think Vietnam's still a great place, and Da Nang especially. So don't let all the negativity get you down. Come check it out. Before you leave your home country, grab a free copy of my ebook. I have the 10 things you need to do before you retire overseas. Okay, if you'd like to learn the costs and benefits of our lifetime membership, watch this video over here. If you'd like to watch a video about the free and paid resources we have to help you retire overseas, watch this video over here.